Pope Leo XIV calls for peace in Ukraine and ceasefire in Gaza. Pope Leo XIV reiterates his appeal for peace in Ukraine and calls for a ceasefire in Gaza, along with the liberation of hostages and renewed efforts to protect children. Pope Leo XIV forcefully appealed for a ceasefire now in Gaza, along with the liberation of all hostages, and that humanitarian law be fully respected. From the Gaza Strip, the Pope said, "We hear rising ever more insistently to the heavens, the cries of mothers and fathers who clutch the lifeless bodies of their children, and who are continually forced to move about in search of a little food and water in safer shelter from bombardments." The Pope's appeal came at the Wednesday General Audience, just one day after almost 50 people were injured trying to receive food aid at distribution sites in Gaza. 2 weeks ago, the Israeli military launched a major new offensive in the area that has been at war since attacks in Israel by Palestinian militant groups in October 2023. Appeal for peace in Ukraine. Pope Leo opened his greetings to Italian pilgrims on Wednesday with an appeal for peace in Ukraine, saying his thoughts often turn to the Ukrainian people affected by new serious attacks against civilians and infrastructure. Ukraine has been subjected in recent days to onslaughts of Russian drones and missiles aimed primarily at civilian targets. Air raids against Ukrainian cities are the largest since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of the country in 2022. I pledge my closeness and prayers for all the victims, especially children and families, the Pope said at the audience, while renewing his appeal to stop the war and to support every initiative for dialogue and peace. He invited everyone to join in prayer for peace in Ukraine and wherever people are suffering due to war.